to put him on the docket, and Danny tried to call him, and we be stuck like the one in cold water. And she was like, "You want to just wait on them?" I said, "I'll just wait, and we just gonna just keep trying this cold water for a little minute,
Well, I don't
cause
I
I don't
don't
want to
mind,
put."
Lee. I'll call the numbers. Every other week we call 2 stores, whatever you put in front of me. Let's see what's going on with
Okay.
Charlie Wilkinson over here. Him and his chocolate factory. Here we go. Stand by.
Okay.
Stand by.
Hello.
Charlie,
What you want?
I'm interested in talking terms. It's Danny. We spoke previously about your building in Coldwater. How are you?
I'm not doing anything with it.
You're not doing anything with it. Well, that is
No.
certainly your prerogative, my friend. Absolutely your prerogative to do nothing. If you change your mind, you let me know because, I'd like to see you collect a rent check instead of doing nothing. If that doesn't make sense in your plan, I guess I have to understand that.
I have a working laundromat there.
Yeah, and that's what I want to lease from you, the laundromat.
No. If you want to buy it, it's $500,000.
Oh, good. Okay. 500,000. Perfect. Where did you arrive at that price?
I know what the equipment is, what the building's worth, and what I got in it.
Oh,
I know
with
how
the
much the
building.
business
I
worth.
understand. So what I'm saying is that, I'm offering a different analysis here. And my thought is that I would lease it, you would keep the building. And
I'll make more money off laundromat than leasing it.
Okay. So if you're selling it to me for 500,000, then what is your monthly net profit?
You give me 500,000, and you can have the building. That's about it.
Wait a minute. Moments
Okay.
ago, hold on. Moments ago, you're selling me a business which earns
Right.
more money, and you're trying to sell me a building. So let's forget about what the laundromat makes. What does the building assess for? What is the bank's appraisal?
I have no idea.
No
Everything
idea.
changes so fast.
What's that?
It changes so fast.
Okay.
There's no idea. They're reassessing everything in DeSoto County right now, too.
Okay. So I'd like to do one or the, I could write you a check for 500,000, but I'd like to do one or the other. So if I'm buying the business and the building and you tell me that it's earning money, you really
So
expect
about
me.
100,000 a year is what it's drawing in right now.
So that's your gross, not your net.
That's the growth.
Okay. It's grossing 100,000 a year. What's your monthly net?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't figured all that out. I don't really do all that. I got a CPA that does all that, and I can't tell you. Everything's paid for, so
Sure.
I do pretty good.
Well, the equipment's very old. I'm not surprised it's paid for. It's also
No, it's not very old.
No. Brand new top
No,
loaders,
it's not.
right? Those top loaders are all new.
Most of the top loaders do. Some of the front loaders are not that old. The 40-pounders aren't.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, I
They're
don't want
not that old.
to. I don't want to play a game with you. I'm looking to do one of two things: buy a building
mhm.
or lease a business. And you've said, well, the business makes so much money that I would never lease it. But you can't tell me what it earns. Even
100,000
colloquially,
Yeah. It's
100
about 100,000 a year.
100,000 gross a
With-
year. I heard that. So how many employees do you have?
I don't have any.
Okay. So what do you pay yourself in salary?
I forget. I don't really look it up like that, how much I pay myself in salary. I got a bunch of businesses. It just groups in with all of them.
All one entity.
Yep.
Thank you to the wife. All one entity. But you're
Mhm.
running the laundromat and you're putting your own time into it. So you have to take the $100,000 that it grosses, and you have to pay yourself a salary. I don't intend to work there. My wife isn't going to work there. So at the end of the day,
No,
we
I'm
can't put a real value on it, can we? And without a bank appraisal, the building, you can't expect to sell a building
Yeah.
without an appraisal.
I have no faith in a bank appraisal at all.
Okay, so the insurance agency, the other tenants, are they? How many of these tenants are your tenants?
Do you even have a clue what you're buying?
I'm not buying anything. I'm having a conversation with you, the landlord.
Well, I know, but
There's
I
an
don't have
insurance.
any tenants.
There's an insurance. So that
Hey,
you
but
only
I'm
own.
not interested. I'm not interested in anything. Thanks for
You
calling.
only.
Don't call me again.
What are the insurance? Thanks for calling. Don't call me again. Let's call him back. Isn't there an
Okay.
insurance agency connected to this building?
Should be. Yeah, it should.
Well, not
He should
should be.
always
There
have it.
either is or isn't. Let's call him
I
back.
think it is.
Yeah, there is. I'm looking at the pictures. I love lunatics.
This is Clay Wilkinson.
Went to his voicemail. Let's try again.
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Third time's a charm. I'm calling
Okay.
him again. See if we can get him pissed off enough to pick up. Come on, Clay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell of a week to quit smoking coke. Oh, I tell you. Just angry. Angry. Clay, how you been? Clay. Clay, how you been? Why'd you hang up on me? Yeah, he didn't pick up.
Mm.
Lee,
Yes, sir.
this cantankerous old bastard can do whatever he wants, okay? He doesn't need to work with you or anybody else. But here, I'm looking at the photographs. You've been inside of the laundromat. The equipment is far from new. He's got some tables that are not folding tables. They are actually picnic tables with
Mm-hmm.
those old school, reminds me of when we used to have family
Back in the 90s or
reunions.
something.
Yeah, out in the 80s for me. And you know, those tablecloths have that fuzzy stuff underneath and the plastic on top. You know, my grandmother had like 12 of those.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Look at the ceiling, though. The ceiling.
we
Horrible.
we go ahead and play the game, and I say, all right, he wants $500,000. Okay, good. 500,000. What am I getting? Or you're getting a
The
whole
building?
thing. Now, it sounds to me as though he only owns the laundromat, that insurance agency that's connected must not be part of his building. All right. So he's valuing this at 500,000. And I say, all right, so what's the bank appraisal? Well, I don't know. Everything's changing all the time. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Things are changing all the time. So you have no, I'm going to sell my house and I think it's worth $5 million. But let's make it $1 billion. Just because, it smells good like my wife. So let's just sell it for $1 billion. I mean, utterly preposterous. He's not looking to do real business. Or is he? I don't think it's either. But
it's like he confused.
I'm not going to lease it to you. It's a working laundromat. Okay. Now, we can play one game where we lease the working laundromat from you for a decent price. He's not making any money in here. And the only thing I attacked was
100,000 a year.
100,000 a year, he said, is what it is.
Bring no money.
Bring it on in. It's bringing on in 100K. Okay, well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it really is.
I brought that in when I used to drive trucks.
Sure.
Back in the day.
But we both know what bringing in means. It's a YouTube fanatical bullshit term for the gross revenue. And then the whole family circled around the phone because his wife's in the background.
Yeah, that's what they bring in.
And okay, I mean we'll play along, bud. 100,000. So what are you allocating yourself in salary?
Well, I don't know. I got accountants that handle all that.
Okay, good for you. The point being, he wants to talk to someone he can lie to. I give these people tons of credit. I own a lot of it. Well, what are the other businesses? Do you have perhaps a beanstalk that goes to the clouds that you could sell me? Because I'd be very interested in that as well, sir. This guy's a joke. And look, find me some more stores, put them in front of me, and let me be frank. I'm not afraid to call this guy over and over again. But he thinks he's got himself a gold mine. And why he got upset about me mentioning the insurance agency, I don't know. How would I know if he only, you tell me, what is this building's makeup? The only external photo I see is the insurance agency and the laundry.
They're not making no 100,000 because there was a lady that said barely people go to here. She said they go to the one in Hernando.
Okay, but I'm past that now, Lee.
Okay.
What's the makeup of the building physically? How many suites are there and what are they?
It's about, let me see, about 4 suites up in there in that little strip. About 4 or 5 suites.
And what are the other businesses?
The other businesses, they run like a club. It's like a little club business where they be having like a little party and stuff. And then another one, I think it's a tax place right next to that lady. Then there's some
the photo. I want you to, if you put this in front of me again, I want you to take a picture of the whole mall because here's the thing. Obviously, and what evidence shows, this is not a strip mall where one landlord owns the whole thing. It's split up. Even though there's that brick building, the laundromat facade, the insurance agency, your picture is very narrow. So I just want to know what the makeup is. And he just flipped out because he's like,
what the hell are you talking about, insurance agency? Don't call me again.
And then he hangs up. So he doesn't own the whole building. He only $500,000 and all you get is a shit-ass laundromat and a little sliver of a building. That's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you want me to just take a picture of all the buildings that's next to it?
Yeah, when you get back by there, take one from far away enough to get all of it in and dump it in the document and let me know what those other businesses are. I'm just intrigued. Find me some more stores and we'll call them next time.
Okay, it's a Dollar General right directly across the street from his laundromat too, directly from across the street.
Across the street doesn't have anything to do with who owns this building, but that's a good neighbor to have in a laundry. Absolutely, it's a good neighbor. I can't talk this guy into anything. I never talk anybody into anything. The point is, he has to if he's a lunatic and he thinks that it's this business that's worth $500,000, he might sell it to somebody for $500,000, especially if he says,
well, I'll take 100,000 down and I'll take the rest over the next 110 years. Because there's so many dipshits running around saying buy a laundromat at all costs. Find me some more stores, Lee. Thank you for the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ciao, buddy. All right. Now it's on to you, louts, and only you. Sorry, I got a fun text. We have a question from somebody.
Please leave your message
Oh,
for
that's just one. Yo. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Denny.
Hi. Your French fries are burning.
I'm just on the train.
What's your question?
So I want to, when I do the financing through the laundry manufacturer, would they do the financing to the C corporation's name, or does it have to be in my personal name?
In your name.
In my name? Okay, so they won't do it in the C corp's name, right?
You're going to start a C Corp one day, and the next day you think you're going to be able to get business credit?
I don't know anything about that at all. That's what I was asking.
Well, I'm telling you. And what's the fear of putting it in your name?
No, just in case if it failed, but just, I mean, I'm putting the money from the 401k into a C Corp, and that's got to spend the money through that.
Right, I understand. That's
all.
Brilliant. You're doing smart tax planning. But by the way, we're live on YouTube, so don't start freaking out and, eating the seat on the train. But I figured I'd call you since I was live. I'm sure it is. So, number one, it's okay to be fearful. You don't know what you're doing. You admit that. Number two, you have to be Walmart Corporation before your corporation means shit, okay? I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, just open an LLC and that's... No, you should be happy that your signature is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, because it is. Secondly, how are you going to fail? You're not going out and buying a laundromat when we do this. You're going to be signing a lease, which costs you nothing. You're going to be taking over someone's existing infrastructure, which costs you nothing. You're going to be moving forward with guts, chutzpah, balls, and you're going to be putting pen to paper, all right? The equipment that you buy, I will help you with that if you're hiring me, and you won't buy it wrong. You won't get screwed on the equipment purchase, and when you pit the distributors against each other, they will know that you're about to buy equipment, and you can't hide behind an S Corp or an LLC. It's not the way it works. You can spend the money and allow it to flow through it, absolutely, but you can't hide behind it, and you should own that. Realize that if you said, oh, I want my S Corporation to buy all this stuff and do the things, that's rubish. It's a little naive, and that's why you have me to explain to you, well, don't even ask, because it won't work. And that's fine. You have to be a very big corporation with tons of credit or a publicly traded company before you can use real credit in order to buy something. Does that make sense? You're just going to sign your name and be happy that you're a guarantor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And if you lose anything, let's just say that you do, landlord's going to come chasing you for money when you've lost a business. They don't do that. This is more about how many stores can you run instead of will I lose the one store when we do it right.
Okay, that makes sense. I have like 7 potential locations. So as soon
Nice.
the account, I'm definitely going to hire you.
Okay.
To do the negotiating.
I promised you that I wasn't going to be up your ass or sending you texts. Look, as someone in my position, if you're a consultant who wants to fuck everybody up and take all their money, I got your phone number. Forget about giving you my actual cell phone number. I've got your number. I should, be sending you 3 texts a day. What happened, Mr. Daniel? Where are you? What's happening? Let's get this done. Let me tell you about all the success stories. I don't care to do that. If you want to be successful and do it with laundries and get off that train, this is what I have for you, bud. You saw the course. You paid a few dollars for my cell phone number. I'm here to help. I was happy to call. And, that's a question that maybe other people have, so I wanted to air that if you don't mind.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Of course.
Thanks for the call. See you then. Bye.
You're being weird.
Yeah.
Get off the train.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, boy. Hit me with queries, ya people. Lopez, I just built a new laundromat, at something, Florida, that I want to sell. Is that true? I find it difficult to believe you, but if it's true, I'd love to talk to you. Lopez J. What's your first name, and is that true? Just let me know if it's true, and we'll talk to you on the air here. Dennis says, why do people fail when working with you? Tell the doubters. Well, Lopez says it's true. The doubters. Why do people fail when working with me? Well, if they don't end up with a laundry, I don't think they've failed in any way. I think that if someone comes on board and says, oh, my goodness gracious, I was thinking of buying a laundromat, and Danny taught me that I should not buy a laundromat. It's a great business. There's a great methodology of getting into the business. There's a great way to run the stores. All of that is answered in some guy's silly-ass course. Lopez, what's your name? First name. So by that reckoning, what is failure? Not bringing me on board, not doing the work, sending me the same phone number over and over, month after month. Jesus, hi, Jesus. Jesus, call that toll-free number that's on your screen right now. Oh, shit. I've got to forward my phone over. Hold on. I have to learn how to do this faster. Not anybody else, not someone watching this evergreen video, but Jesus himself only, please. Dial the toll-free number. It's going to ring into my cell phone now. Hit me up, Jesus. We're going to talk. This is going to turn out to be lots of fun. Jesus. I say not listening to you. All right, you're trying to make a point, Dennis. People fail when working with me because they don't listen to me. Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't say that. I'm not that egotistical. Kill shot. There's that word again. Jesus, call me. The number on your screen. Give me a second. Come on, dude. Put the kids to bed. Drink another beer. Whatever your problem is, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Try not to be an idiot. Where are these quotes coming from? I mean, how long is a second? Jesus. It's okay. We're waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we've got Jesus on the line who has built himself a laundromat, according to him, from scratch, and he wants to sell it. So let's have a little bit of fun. Jesus, call me, dude. I'm not going to sit here and play this game forever. Dial me up. You just get out of the shower? Wait. Okay. For a second, he says. What are you doing? Mother. We got a button here. Tells us to wait. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for Jesus Lopez. He wants to sell you his laundromat. This should be fun. We're wondering what he's doing and why he hasn't called into the toll-free number.
Nigel Anderson.
Yo. Jesus.
Yes, Danny, how are you?
Never felt better, never had more. We have a lot of plates spinning here, Jesus, so we're going to figure this out. Thanks for calling in. You built a laundromat from scratch?
Yes.
What gave you that idea?
I bought the property.
Okay.
I bought the property. So it was already changed to commercial and approved to be a laundromat. So
Okay.
that's how everything started.
All right, let's do some rapid fire Q&As here. What is the square footage of the laundromat? Is it a freestanding building?
It's a building built with block.
Okay, freestanding laundromat. Just the laundromat. There's no other tenants, no other suites?
No.
Okay. How big is the laundromat?
1,400 square feet, 16 washers, 20 dryers, brand Speed Queen.
Why did you build a laundromat that small?
Oh, because that was the deal that I had, and I didn't have no experience. I used, it was already approved to be a laundromat, and
Okay, you're repeating
then
yourself,
after
though.
and I got into it.
I appreciate, Jesus, I appreciate the fact that, okay, let's not talk over each other. I appreciate the fact that you speak at least 2 languages, but I'm just asking, I don't want to go round and round with you. How much did you spend on the dirt? The real estate?
87,000.
87,000? Okay. And how much did you spend? Yep. How much did you spend building the building?
750.
750,000 additional dollars for the building.
Yes, and the equipment, it was almost 400,000.
Okay, we're getting
30%, and I owe the rest.
Equipment was $400,000.
Close to, yeah. 387, I think.
Okay, let's just call it $387,000 then.
Okay.
We're live on YouTube, obviously, so you don't need to go into who sold you this place. Ironically, the title of this video is the #1 mistake all new laundromat owners make, and wow. Let's do the math. You probably know the number in your head. How much are you into this place for? If anybody at home wants to get out a calculator, go right ahead.
How much what?
How much are you into this laundry all in? You should know that number by heart, don't you?
About 890.
Okay.
800, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I show a lot. It's almost $1.3 million.
Yeah, it was a guy interested on it for 1.5, but he just called me today and say, hey, we didn't get approved in the bank.
Well, we're only talking about numbers here. why are you on my channel? Why did you jump on my channel and say you think somebody on my channel is going to buy this laundromat from you?
No, I've been following you because when I start building that, I start watching videos. And then I subscribe to your channel, and I've been listening to your.
How old are you? How old? I can't. Nobody knows who you are, Jesus. How old are you?
I'm 48.
Okay. And where did you make your money in life? If you did, I mean, this could all be on credit.
Construction.
Okay, you're a construction guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I built it. I built most of it. I bring friends or people that I know.
Right.
And that's how I built it because.
Well, you built this laundromat and you built this laundromat and you thought that you were going to make money and keep it, correct?
Well, I think I'm going to make it, but in the long run, I just want to invest on something else.
Jesus, just be real with me, man. I don't know who you are. Nobody does. You thought you were going to make money and keep it when you built it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you want to sell it because it doesn't make money. You'll never make $1.5 million in that place.
I want to sell it because I want to invest in apartments.
Okay, I want to sell it for you.
That's why I want to sell it.
I want you to sell it because it's not making money, not because you want to. Come on, I'm not arguing with you. You want to, if it was making money, which was your initial goal.
I'm not even opening. Hey, it's not open yet. I just finished my final inspections, and I just waiting for the CO. It's not I'm not making money or stuff like that. New. It's not even open.
We've got a bunch of students on here that are my clients that have seen my silly course, that know who I am, that know my background, that understand what I did and how I did it and how I built my empire. So I'm going to ask them, all right? I'm going to ask them to tell you what these two figures are, facts and figures. Number one, guys, throw this into the chat on this live video. What is the absolute smallest laundromat that I recommend that you ever think about operating in order to be successful and make money? There has to be a cutting off point. That's the one thing. What is the smallest laundromat? Wade, 1,500 square feet. Marcus, 1,500 square feet. Anyone else? Anthony Gums, 1,500 square feet. These are folks that know me, have seen Frank Werner. Everybody, let's go. Everybody who knows.
22. I think I heard 22 machines, washers.
Okay, but you're changing the subject.
It has to be 22 or 26.
Your store is 1,400 square feet. So it's even smaller than the smallest store that I would ever recommend trying to get involved in. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
That's
what I heard on one of your videos before.
Okay. What state are you located in?
Florida.
I knew that. I'm sorry. Okay. Somebody was asking in the comments, so they probably just jumped in here. Here's the next thing. Not for you, Jesus, but for I've got successful folks in here now that I see who have opened free laundromats, who never paid a dime, who didn't spend $1.2 million to build a laundromat, okay? And I've got clients I'm working with, and I've got folks who've seen my course. So guys, if you're not a contractor like Jesus and you walk into a laundromat and you see something you can easily count, let's just say washing machines, not washers and dryers, not how many clocks or televisions are on the walls, but how many washers? What's the cutoff? For those of you that know. Come on, let's do this rapid fire. Let's do it. Hit me up. How many washers? Wade, 25 washers. Wade is winning. He's on his buzzer. Anthony, 25. Marcus, 25. I wonder if that's the number. It is the number. We have to draw the line. William R., 25. Thank you. Someone's making a joke. Jacques, Piquet, 25 plus. Very good. Dennis, 25. Absolutely. Brother, Jesus, I feel for you, dude. And you know what? I would feel even worse for the individual that you sell this for 1.5. If you try to sell it for even what you're into it for, let's say you sell it for $1 million, you've got yourself a 1,400 square foot laundromat. You've pigeonholed yourself. Who can make back $1 million in a 1,400 square foot laundry? No one. Now, if that was a vape shop or you had oil in the parking lot, and I'm not sour grapes here, dude, I'm just saying, I don't even know. The two ways to ruin yourself in laundries: buy one or build one. And what we do here is different. And I also hear you saying, well, Danny, I've been watching your channel. I've been paying attention. I learned 25 washers or 1,500 square feet because you know that you're in that building for $750,000. And if you would have made it, look, my dad was a contractor. I'm building stuff on my own 150 acres. If you're going to have a 1,400 square foot building, to make it a 2,000 square foot building is only another $100,000 or so. To make it a potentially successful laundromat, you're not charging someone for that square footage. So you being the builder, can you imagine if someone else built it? But now I want to ask, how could you possibly owe $400,000 when there's only 17 washers? They robbed you.
And 20 dryers.
They charged you too much.
Probably.
Not probably.
That's,
how many distributors did you talk to?
Well, that's including two. One from Maytag and one from.
I don't care where they're from. It doesn't matter. You brought two, bro. If you would have spent $300 on some guy's silly course, A, you wouldn't have done any of this. No sour grapes. I feel for you, dude. This makes me sick to my stomach. And B, I would have told you what I tell all of my people who are in leases, signing leases, currently in flux, doing this through me or through my information or with me. Bring the distributors in and let them fight. And the two that you mentioned are in cahoots together, likely, and there was no fight. How can you help? Well, imagine if you're able to sell it for 1.2 mil. With what guarantees? Frankly, you should sell it before you open the doors, because if you open it, now you're going to have yourself numbers. And the way distributors sell these places, they don't ever want to show numbers. You understand why. I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't have no issues to run it, you know. The place is on right now, and I can run it. I just want to.
How long do you think it's going to take you to make $1.3 million to get into credit, to get into positive, to get into profit, to have any
probably let's say 8 years the most.
Who told you that?
I've been running some numbers.
Hey, Wade
but,
has
not open yet.
Those numbers that you're looking.
That's if he.
Jesus, the numbers you're looking at.
I use.
Jesus, the numbers you're looking at are Fantasy Island. Okay, those numbers are from the distributors. They are how many turns per day? How many times are people using those washing machines according to their numbers?
Five
turns per day on every machine on a Tuesday. Right?
Well,
correct.
There is some people that comes from other countries on like with a work permit. There is a lot of that people here.
Jesus, you're talking about demographic makeup, okay? You're not going to get 5 turns per day on a Sunday, much less a Tuesday, okay? Those projections and those numbers are lies. I'm sorry. On a Tuesday, you might have 1 or 2 people come in, use some machines. On Sunday, your store is too small. When they come in and you do start to be successful and crowded because it's a new store, people are going to realize, I like Jesus. He's a nice guy. This is a beautiful laundromat. but it's too small because when I go in there, I have to leave. This is all in my course. I'm not going to wait an hour for a machine. They blame you. They don't blame your circumstances. It's too small. You can't put a McDonald's in a walk-in closet. It's too small. You can't have a laundromat if you hope to be profitable with 25 or less washers, especially in Florida. Is it an open-air laundry or is it enclosed with air conditioning?
Air conditioning.
Okay, good for you. You're going to be running that HVAC. What do you have, 6 tons on the roof?
Yes. I think, no, it's only like 4.5.
Oh, that's not enough AC. The dryers are going to destroy that space. You had to have heavy tonnage on the roof because of the dryers. The distributors didn't tell you that.
Well, you know, every dryer has its own vent
Makeup air.
going out.
Yeah, it has makeup air.
And
sure it does. Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And the back, we have some vents to go out.
You're a contractor, right? You have a subcontractor for your HVAC?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the job of air conditioning units? What do they do, especially in Florida? They have 2 jobs. What do they do?
That's a good question.
You build houses. What's the one thing the HVAC needs? 2, drainage. Right? The drains go outside. What do they drain? What do they vent?
Yeah.
What do they vent? Agua.
Yeah.
Agua fria, agua caliente. Okay, so the job of air conditioning units is not just to cool the air, but to remove moisture, okay? What does a laundromat create in spades? Heat from dryers and moisture from washers. 4 tons will not be sufficient for that laundromat. Now you've got people elbowing each other trying to use machines, and you've got HVAC that is undersufficient because nobody told you. If you sell it to someone, my advice to you is to sell it to someone before you open because your numbers are going to be plummeting.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I'm not here to put my hand in your pocket.
I have 3 guys. I have 3 guys. Somebody else went by and asked me. They might be listening to your live video. The guy that is interested in buying it, he might be.
The guy interested in buying your laundromat might be listening to my live. Well, okay.
I'm guessing because they have all other laundromats.
Oh no! Don't.
I just sent him a message if he's still available.
Jesus, listen.
Yeah,
that's wrong thinking. You think that I'm so big and there's 37 people live on this. Okay, maybe 1,000 people will watch it. Why? Because I curse. I refuse to jump through YouTube's little hoops. I built an empire of laundries. The way that I do it is the way that I teach it. I walk the walk. I talk the talk. Okay. I'm not on YouTube to try to kiss YouTube or yours or anybody's ass. I've been put in front of distributors before, all the way up to the top, and I just ask them the same questions because I'm looking out for you. And if you think that some guy that might buy your laundromat is going to follow me, well, good. Those people won't buy it. Someone that will buy it are the ones that follow the other pieces of fake guru. There's a bunch of folks out there that they don't own a single laundromat. They never did. They never will. They're talking about this, that, the other, how to run this store and how to go out and buy one and send a letter writing campaign. It's bullshit. I talk to those people. I consult with them. You're concerned that you're going to ruin your sale by this little video? No.
No. I just was saying that probably the guy that I just sent the message, he might be listening, but I'm not saying that you want to ruin anything or stuff like that.
I hope so.
It's just something that
I'm not talking.
I sent him a message because he went by.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, he went by the other day and looked at it, and he said, "Yeah, if the other guy don't want to buy it, let me know." So I just sent him a message after I start watching the video.
Jesus,
We
Jesus,
see, and
my advice to
yes.
you, I'm not on the phone with some potential buyer. I'm not on the phone with some fake guru. I'm not on the phone with the internet. I'm on the phone with you. And if you asked me for advice, I would say that you, my friend, are a good guy. You've been a contractor your whole life. You've built up the ability to build something like this, thinking, frankly, that it was going to profit without knowing. You said yourself, I was listening. You said you know nothing about this business. And then 2 distributors showed up. They knew one of them was going to get the deal, and they did. $400,000, you should be able to outfit at least 2,500, 2,500 square feet for that kind of money, if not a bigger store. Did you install
tables?
Did you install the equipment?
No, they did.
You're a fucking contractor, dude. Why would you pay them all that money and give them all that pudding? Any electrician and any heavy lifting guys, furniture movers, and any plumber can install a laundry. And you know that now. You watched them do it, I assume. It's nothing special. There's no special permitting. There is permits for you because it's new. What were your EPA fees? Your impact fees?
Impact fees?
Your environmental impact fees?
For the $48,000.
You spent $48,000. And I'm sorry to keep beating you up. $48,000 that should have been free. That would have been free if you would have just taken over someone's existing laundry and made a couple of phone calls. I'm giving you advice.
Yeah, but you know, I use both the property and the deal. I thought it was a good deal, but that was something that the other owner, he had changed it to commercial, and he had approved it for be a laundromat. That's how I got into it. But
I heard
it wasn't something that I was looking at.
I've been listening the whole time. I heard you say that. You, my friend, wanted to own a laundromat. It is the classic greed. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm saying that greed is in all of us. And you thought, I'm going to be making money hand over fist here. And so you built a laundromat. It's the cardinal sin. It's worse than buying one. Because when you're buying one, at the very least, you can see what previous operators have earned. I'm only consulting you now. Sell the place before you open the doors. Don't have a soft opening. Don't have a grand opening. That's how distributors do it. That's how they do it. Okay?
Okay.
If you open the doors, you're going to see that you're going to make very, very little money. And anyone with a mindset is going to say, oh, well, to pay off $1.2 million, it's going to take me, when was the Jurassic period? 65 million years ago? Yeah, the dinosaurs are coming back. I'm sorry, dude. You wrote on a live YouTube, I want to sell a laundromat in Florida, and we got on the phone. I wish we would have done this. How long ago did you start building this place, buying the land?
2 years.
A year.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
1 year, 2 year.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Get it behind you, man. Get it sold. And you better change your phone number after you sell it. Sadly.
Okay.
Keep us in the loop, man.
I might be ending running it myself, probably.
Okay. Well,
I will.
Don't take my advice. 2 years from now, you get back on here. I'll still be doing this, and you tell me how much money you're making. You won't, because you'll be embarrassed. It's embarrassing.
Okay, we see. I have to work hard to make it work, I guess.
No, it's too small to be profitable.
Too small. Oh,
Don't take my word for it. Go to the Coin
Yeah,
Laundry.
I go to-
Go to the
yeah,
Coin
I
Laundry
go to-
Association meetings. Go to the Clean Show. Go talk to 100 operators that own laundromats, plural. Call Luke and Lee Williford. Send them an email. Not just me, not just this voice who's saying, "Oh, I want to sell you a course." I'm not mentioning my course, not even once, other than the fact that people who have seen it would not have done what you are doing. It's sad. So let me say this. I feel for you. That laundromat might not always be a laundromat, but you need to head for the hills. My advice to you, you're the only one in front of me. You're the guy I have to give advice to. This is going to laugh at you and tell you you pissed money away. You'll figure that out if you try to run it. I'm a simple guy.
All right, then. Yeah, I already.
Sign a lease, collect money, make money, retool, do it again. And if the landlord wants to sell me the building at a decent price, I'll buy it. That's what I did 20 years. Keep us in the loop, Jesus.
Yes, I will, Danny.
And if you dial my toll-free number, you're not going to get me. I'm switching it back to the office. But I will say this. Send me an email, danny@freelaundromat.com. I said, send me an email, danny@freelaundromat.com.
Are you still there, Danny?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. I didn't hear you what you say.
I know. I clicked a button. Send me an email. I'll put it on the chat. Danny@freelaundromat.com. I mean, my email is on my website. What's your advice to anybody who's looking to buy or build a laundromat, Jesus?
Well, really, I don't have any advice because I haven't run it, or I don't know if it's going to work or not. I know with your experience, you say 25. That's what I heard on one of your videos before, 25.
Too late, though.
Watchers, minimum. Yeah. That's when I was building it already. That's when I started looking for more info and watching videos and stuff like that. But probably I'd be able to put couple or three more washers. I think I have enough room. But that was
if
what the county
if 25
approved.
if 25 yeah, if the county approves. If 25 washing machines is the bare minimum
Approved
to earn
16.
They approved 16. If 25
Yeah, they
washers is
approved
the bare
16.
minimum to earn a decent profit, you, my friend, are behind the 8 ball. Jesus,
Okay.
thank you for sharing with all of us. It means a lot. There's no way to hear these kind of stories unless we find each other the way that we did. So my advice to everybody else is very different than my advice to you. I'm not going to lose sleep over this, bud, but you've taken all the work that you've done and all the profits that you've brought in and all of your blood, sweat, and tears and turned it into a mistake because no one is there to tell you these truths. And I don't have 1.9 million followers. I'm not showing you me counting quarters every week. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad we talked. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Danny. Have a good day. I'll let you know
Adios.
later. I send you an email.
Yeah, send me an email.
Adios.
Vaya con Dios. Adios. Wow. Wow. You never know what you're going to get. It hurts, right? Should you buy a laundromat? Absolutely not. Should you build one from scratch? Please don't. Those numbers are just devastating. If you're watching this video evergreen, not the live that we're producing now, but if you're seeing this video and you own a laundromat, jump in here. Let us know if those numbers make sense. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 videos on YouTube, these people. I built a laundromat for $1 million. And if you watch the video carefully, which I can't stand to do because they try to skew every number, that operator is typically in there 10 hours a day. Yeah, we're doing well. We're cash flowing. Don't lie to yourself about your cash flowing. You should buy a thing for a price, expecting to sell it for a profit, and do that. 50 cents, dollar stores, they're going away. The 99-cent stores, gone. Bankrupt. After going from 99 cents to $2.99, then $3.99. It's just not realistic. And this business, my friends, is phenomenal. You can build an entire empire of 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 laundromat locations by putting pen to paper, not risking your family's future and $1.2 million. If you're just joining us, go back and watch this video. Help to make this video go viral for people that might be thinking about building a laundromat. I don't care about virility, like Jesus said. Oh, I think the guy, he's watching it. No, he's not watching this. Any more than I have landlords getting upset and angry. Levicius Bradshaw is a try not to be an idiot guy that just showed up. So you're saying that laundry isn't a good business investment? Leviticus. Leviticus, is your brother's name Moronicus? Kill shot. Watching 30 seconds of an hours-long video and saying, so you're saying, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not even going to go into, for your sake, what I am saying. Okay, watch the video. Or get pissed off and run off, Leviticus, Moronicus. His mother's name was Stupidicus. She passed away, he has almost the same amount of washers and dryers that I do, and I'm on 1/4 the price he is, Danny. I'm in Canadian dollars, so it's even a bigger difference. Wait, I don't know what Canadians do. That's weird. Should have paid Danny to get a better deal and resale the building. Yeah, I feel bad. Yeah, the turns per day thing is garbage and is still made up. They still continue to do it. South Florida, Central Florida, or North Florida. I don't want to get into the details of that. Frank, cool. Air dry, yes. Ouch. Sorry to hear this. Same. I'm outlining the prices as he says them because I'm just taking note of it in the chat. $50,000 that someone someday, when I'm dead in my grave, will take over this store and get for free. That's the way it works, ladies and gentlemen. Kill shot. Frank says, I tried to buy one before I found Danny. Just rub it in, Frank. Looked into building one, says Frank. Jasek says, never. What really sucks, I feel really bad for him, says Randy. Yes, as do I. Now that I understand, says Frank, brutal. Yeah, dude. Wait, and I was saying he's, yeah, we heard that. Harsh realities we got to live with, says Leviticus. I built 3 free laundromats and in lease negotiations get a 4th. Good job, Sean. Laundromats are fantastic businesses, not some bullshit opportunity word, not go out and buy them at whatever the cost. Who would sell a successful cash business? Who would spend $1 million building a freestanding building with nothing but a laundromat in it, which is pigeonholed into that business model? Hopefully, only Jesus. But it is still being done predominantly by distributors who want to sell you equipment in place. And he didn't even pit them against each other. There's so many nuances to this that have to be followed. Sad day, my friends. Sad day. Go in the comments and tell me how many turns per day it's going to take and how long. Some of you mathematicians, go into the comments in the video and let's do the math. I don't care if it's funny, if it's real math, if you need to use a slide ruler. When will he pay off 1.2? Later, kids. Sorry, Jesus.